Alright, so today I'm going to be breaking down why gaming isn't as fun as it used to be. Primarily Call of Duty, but we'll get there. Stick around the end of the video, because I've got some good points that I'd love to get some feedback from you guys in the comments. Let me know what you guys think and your opinions, and we can go from there, but let's jump straight in. In the 2000s and the early 2010s, gaming was such a cool experience. You would load into games like Black Ops 2 or Call of Duty World at War. They weren't just half-assed games. They were complete. They had multiple features across multiplayer campaign, zombies, and the barrack system that made the game feel fun and felt unique. The golden era of gaming. So it was defined by creativity, passion, and respect for the players. And that's why the older Call of Duty games were loved. They were made from passion and creativity, for fun, like me and you all sitting playing when we came home from school, grinding away. Now, if we just think back to, like I said, Black Ops 2, we'll use the example of Black Ops 2. It had an incredible campaign with a meaningful story and replayability, and you had multiple endings. One of the best zombies ever made, you know, we had Mob of the Dead, for example, and a lot of people don't like Transit. I like Transit, is what it is. A multiplayer that literally was not only just balanced and competitive, but it was also the best multiplayer probably we've ever had. It's definitely in that conversation. It was endlessly engaging. We had League Player, which literally was the thing that, you know, catapulted competitive Call of Duty into the world of esports. And it played a huge role into getting COD what it is today. It was a great way you could play as a team and get a rank and stuff like that, and it was awesome. Not only did it have that, we had a theatre mode and a codcaster mode, tools that empowered us and the community to create montages, host tournaments, and relive iconic MLG moments, which is what blew up the scene with Phase's 2 million like team taj, things like that, all of the cool montages from back in the day. A zombies ranking system where you could actually rank up in zombies and get a level. You know, so there were so many things in this game that were done for passion, for fun. They didn't skip the details. They didn't do minimalistic jobs. They wanted it perfect. And Treyarch went above and beyond to do so. And just a quick thing, right? The barrack system in Black Ops 2 is still to stay ahead of its time. It offers deep stats, but a showcase of your content and the ability to live stream directly to YouTube. And this is in 2012 and 2013, okay? You could check out the community's best clips, highlights, reels, and more, right? That's insane. We have not had anything like it since. Black Ops 2 took everything that made the previous COD titles great and refined it into something legendary. It was the pinnacle of what the franchise had been building towards since Call of Duty 4. Now, here's where we're getting into it. What the hell happened? The answer's pretty simple, okay? Call of Duty lost its identity, and Activision, well, they only care about financial return. I mean, we know that. They are literally the worst for caring about the players. Since 2019, the franchise has been on a steep decline. The games since then have come out buggy, unfinished, lacking soul, and the multiplayer maps are awful. The gameplay feels generic, the push towards microtransactions is aggressive and in your face, and quite frankly, it's disgraceful. It's like a billboard. The whole game is a billboard to get you to buy more things. Then came COD HQ, a bloated platform which crammed all the titles into one place and made it feel like more like you were watching Netflix than actually playing a video game. There's no love, no cohesion, and no soul. And it's just depressing. No one wants to see all this. Sadly, this isn't just a COD problem, okay? It's a reflection of the wider gaming industry. Because COD is one of the biggest franchises in the world, and it is also one of the most obvious offenders. But games in the last 6 years have all had that shift where, because how easy it is to make money with microtransactions, a lot of games have cheaped out on the quality because they want to make more money. So today, it's not about making something memorable, it's about monetization, you know? It's about getting the attention of younger and more players and getting them to buy more things. And in the process, they've forgotten who they're supposed to make games for. The players who want to have fun. That word, fun, being the key. You look at this year with Black Ops 6, as a prime example, yeah. Because obviously we all know how I feel about Black Ops 6, but if we just think about Black Ops 6's launch, the maps are awful. We had all the maps that were terrible, horrendous. There's only Hacienda that was good, and that was obviously DLC from Black Ops 4. So the maps were awful. They looked like they were thrown together by AI. The experience is lifeless, it's boring, repetitive, it doesn't feel like a Black Ops game, really, and it doesn't really feel like a Call of Duty game. If that wasn't bad enough, right, now we've got things like skill-based matchmaking, which we've had for years, we know this, but it gets cranked every year, constantly pushing you into sweat lobbies, or you're just matching with the same people, and you don't really get any difference in player. Skill-based damage, which, again, has been proven several times, where your bullets don't fit. They don't hit the player if you're playing well. It's like, no, you're too good. I'm going to let the other player have more damage or not, blah, blah, blah. You want to see more on that, go check out one of my other videos, because I've covered it for the past year. Hidden systems in the background that checks your performance just because you're playing well or playing bad. Little variables that change, okay? Things like this. These systems punish good players to reward inconsistency, okay? In the name of engagement is what they say. It's all in the name of engagement because they want every player to feel like they're not dog. But reality is, again, I'll go back to when I was a kid and I was playing the OG COD 4, MW2, whatever, World at War. But if I was getting dogged on, I didn't quit and give up. I was like, I want to copy this guy's class. I want to get better and better. And that's what led me to be better at the game. Nowadays, people, it's like they think people are just going to straight up quit. I don't think that's the case. I've seen people try older CODs, like my partner, and she doesn't quit when she gets absolutely stomped on. She wants to improve. But it's a dumb system, and that was a big problem in Black Ops 6, and obviously, it's manipulative. It is soulless, and it's not what COD is. It's not what made Call of Duty fun, okay? That's why people are quitting. It's not burnout. It's not nostalgia. It's not getting older. It's because COD doesn't feel good anymore. It doesn't feel like the game. It doesn't feel like the game we fell in love with. It feels like a system, a product, and a slot machine. The saddest part, the thing that made the old games great was they did what they wanted, but they did it right. As in, you were like, okay, let's give you some new modes. Let's give you new movement. But they made sure the movement was smooth. They made sure the game played well. They made sure that if there was bugs, for example, Infinite Warfare in 2016, when that came out, it had loads of bugs. Within a month, it was fixed. I'm still getting dev error on Black Ops 6 if I really want to go and play that game. I don't, but last time I played it, I still get dev error. And we're in July. We're not asking for miracles. We just want a game that feels fun and made like it's for us again. Not the trends, not for investors, not for microtransactions revenue, for the players. You know, Call of Duty was once the peak of FPS gaming. And it can be a game, but not if it's going to be like this. How many times now have we've been excited for a new Call of Duty? It comes out, it's terrible. We get excited, it comes out, it's terrible. Vanguard, Modern Warfare 2, and then we had a little bit of a peak when Modern Warfare 3 was a little bit better. Then Black Ops 6, and now we're going into Black Ops 7. It's just reskinned, reused stuff, all for money, because they know they can make a guaranteed bag of a few million. I say a few, it's a lot of million every year. So it doesn't allow the players to have that trust anymore in that series and that franchise. I mean, you go back and look at the games we had in the golden era. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Some people say it's the greatest COD of all time. That's the start of the multiplayer where it got really good. Like, there was multiplayer before that, but that's the proper multiplayer, okay? Then we got World at War, which in my opinion is one of the greatest of all times, with how gritty it was and how great the campaign was. We got zombies for the first time. Then we got Modern Warfare 2, also one of my favourite CODs of all time. One of the best multiplayers, fun-wise, ever created, with Spec Ops and a great campaign. You know, and just when you think it can't get any better, Black Ops 1 comes out and we get an awesome campaign, incredible zombies, and a decent multiplayer. And yes, some people were like, yeah, the multiplayer's not great, but we still have the other things there. That's my point. They were still innovating and giving us good stuff for fun. And then we get Modern Warfare 3. Again, one of the most fun multiplayers that they ever had. A great campaign again. And then we got Survival, as well as Spec Ops. Fast forward, then we get the greatest of all time, Black Ops 2. Just listen to that list of names of games that we got. It was quality game after quality game after quality game after quality game. That's what got people hooked and addicted to the franchise and wanting to go to midnight launches and wanted to do YouTube videos on it and doing gameplay and let's play videos and all this stuff. This is why COD views with genuine gameplay isn't as high as it used to be. No one wants to watch the modern games because they suck. No one wants to sit and play them for hours on end because it's manipulated and makes you play to a stress level, basically. That is the core problem right now. So you look at the last 6 years, okay? Let's just do a comparison. So we had COD 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2. 6 years. Phenomenal game. Now let's do the last 6 years, okay? Oh, God. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we got Modern Warfare 2019. We've got Cold War, Vanguard, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 6. Now, it's funny because realistically, some people may disagree with this, but this is how I'm going to look at it. 3 of them games are the worst 3 games in the series. Modern Warfare 2, the worst of all time. Black Ops 6 is probably second. I would genuinely say Vanguard is probably better than Black Ops 6 just because it isn't as broken and buggy, and the maps are actually a little bit better. So there's 3. And then, you know what, I'd probably put 2019 where it was. I don't know, it's pretty close. 2019 is one of the worst CODs of all time as well, in my opinion, because that's what really changed everything. But you get my point. 3 or 4 out of the 6 may be the worst in the series. You think of the worst COD game from the last, like, prior to 2019? Some people say World War II, which I think is stupid. Some people say Infinite Warfare, which at the time I agreed, but I would rather play that any day of the week than play any of the last 6 years. That's the level that I'm at with it. But just look at them, write this down, too. Go to your desk, write this down, or go on Google and search them. Get all the games in a list, okay? Of the last 12 games I've just named. Side to side. Golden Era versus the slop we have now. And just go watch gameplay, or go play them, or look at them and compare them. And you tell me, honestly, can you sit there and justify spending $70, $80, or pounds, whatever, 100 quid, 100 francs for that matter, for God's sake? Can you sit there and justify spending that on these last 6 over spending 40 on the other ones? Because I tell you what, in my ideal world, people would just say, you know what, I want to get my Xbox back, I'm going to plug in my Xbox, go and play Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, repopulate the servers, everyone gives up with this new stuff, and COD dies. That's what I want, because they don't deserve people to buy their games every year when they're just making slop. They don't deserve the fan base that they had. This game is only as big as it is because of the community and the fan base and how driven we were back in the day. The montages, the communities, and you know, it's the same as what it's going to be next year, the year after, the year after. It's not going to change now. People think Black Ops 7 is going to be the greatest COD of all time for some reason. And I'm like, dude, do you not realize every issue that's in Black Ops 6 is going to go through to Black Ops 7? Like, and even if they fix certain things, all of them little micro variables that I was talking about, the microtransactions, the skill-based damage, skill-based matchmaking, all that transfers with it. That ain't going nowhere. So people need to understand what they're getting into. Black Ops 7 is not going to be the COD saver, the best game, blah, blah, blah. It has all these issues. It can't compare. And this is why gaming, in general, as well as Call of Duty, of course, feels lackluster and not as fun. It is not the fact that we're getting older. It's not the fact that it's nostalgia bait. Nothing like that. It is purely the fact that games aren't as good. I give you a challenge. Like I said, go and play an older Call of Duty from 2007 to 2013. Go play one of them. And you tell me you don't have more fun sitting and playing that, because you'll also find the lobby a lot quicker, I promise you that. But you also go do that and tell me you don't have more fun doing that than playing on these modern CODs. Because the games do not play for fun. Everything is a machine-based, money AI-generated pudding of stuff. And it is awful. And I'm at a point in time where I think every single person, I don't understand why no one else is on the same page, like there's a few of us, but everyone should feel the same. It's just boycott COD. Why should you want to keep playing that game when it is literally anti-player base? It is the worst game, basically, in the market today, Black Ops 6. I mean, look at how many people hate the game now, how many videos. It's not just me. There's hundreds of creators now making videos about how much they hate the game. And with good reason. How many times have you seen me put clips on? If you go back and watch my videos over the last year where people have spawned in and took a video or a clip of something happening that makes no sense, and it's like legitimate proof of all these things happening. It's becoming, you know, for example, we go back to Black Ops 2. There was, oh, look at this glitch. Someone had posted a video and it was like a one-time glitch, 1 in a million. And that was it. How many people and how many times have we had glitches in the last 6 years? Because there's endless glitches. And it's ridiculous. So, my point, my hook, line, and sinker, why is gaming how it is? Why is it like this now? Here's the God's honest truth. They want money. They don't want fun. That is it. I've said it all throughout this video. I've said it all for the last few years. There is no fun left in the industry. There is a few small companies that make good games. I'm not going to take that away. But the majority of companies that make games do not care about you, about your fun experience. They care about your wallet, about if you go to the bank and pull out £50,000. They care about that. They don't care about you spawning in when you get home from school, spawning in when you get home from work, and wanting to have a fun, casual experience with your friends. They don't care. Unless you're spending money. You go buy some skins, you'll get some easy lobbies, you'll get a bit of a better experience, and you'll be like, okay, I kind of like this. But for those that really understand how it works and don't spend money, like myself, all you're going to see is the pain, the depression, the sadness, and the money bit. It's just, that's all it is. So, yeah, I hope you guys understand now where the gaming industry is, and especially, like I said, for Call of Duty, because it is, it's down bad, man. It's down real bad. But I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to drop a like and a sub if you know, as always. And let me know in the comments what you guys think about all this, because, you know, we all need to speak about it more. Talking about these issues publicly and talking about how bad it is compared to what it is, you know, people don't do it. And the more we do, the better we have it trying to get something back. But I guess we'll have to see. But thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you in the next one, and I'll see you then.